I told you guys this. My parents don't even know what I do for a living. They don't even know. They don't know who I am. They don't know Yuki Wilson. They don't know NIJISANJI. They don't know any of that. I mean, obviously they know me, Yuki Wilson, but they don't know, you know, what I do for a living. They don't know that. None of my family members know anything about what I do for a living. They know nothing. They have like a rough idea that's like very vague, but they don't know. I have never told them, and I want to keep it that way. Because the more disconnected they are from my professional life, the better it is for me that I have these two things separated. For their safety and for mine, it's better. They don't gotta know. I didn't even tell like my high school friends that I've been friends with for like 12 years. I haven't even told them. No one knows anything. I am Bruce Wayne. I am Batman. Batman and Bruce Wayne. That's me. Two different lives. I am Hannah Montana. I live the best of both worlds. They don't know. Yeah, parents, I do, but they still don't know what I do. They have no idea. All I've told my parents are, I work for a Japanese company, and I play video games for a living, and people watch me. That is all they know. They don't even know what Japanese company. They just know my son plays video games for a Japanese company. That is all they know. Have they ever asked? Not really. I think they're satisfied with that answer, I suppose. People watch me play games. I work for a Japanese company. Awesome. Okay, cool. Also, mom and dad, I'm moving to Japan. Okay, that was the craziest thing for sure to tell was, yeah, I'm moving across the world. That was kind of shocking, but they were like, "Oh, why would you want to move there if you can like work remotely?" And I was like, "I get to do more things there. I would have more opportunities, aka I can be more in 3D." Without telling that directly, 3D more, awesome, thumbs up. That's essentially. I mean, it's part of why. I just said like it would be easier to work for my company if I live there. And in their minds it was like, oh, it makes sense. You know, oh yeah, you know, they have an office, and you know, I can see staff in person, and some of my coworkers also, you know, moved there, and blah 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 blah. And they were like, awesome, okay, cool. I think my dad was like really in awe of like, wow, it's, you know, you're living life kind of moment, as in like you're doing adventurous things, you know, like that's kind of a crazy thing, right? To move across the world and like live there for a while, and you know, my dad was like, whoa, like, you know, like you're living your adult life. Yeah, you're doing things that not everyone gets to do. Yeah. And then he completely demolished my room. And then wow, you're living life, son. Bye, Dad. I'm moving now. I'll call you and talk to you, and I'll come back for Christmas. Goodbye, son. Demolishes my room the moment I leave.